remain standing. At this time, we will have the national anthem by Akaija Newton, the VI March by Marita Gums, and the Black National Anthem by Akaija Newton from the class of 2022.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave. All hail the Virgin Islands, emeralds of the sea, where beaches bright with coral sand and trade winds bless our native land. All hail the Virgin Islands, bathed in waters blue. We gave a loyalty full to thee and pledge allegiance forever true. God bless our Virgin Islands, humbly now we pray, where all mankind can join today in friendly warmth of work and play. God bless our Virgin Islands, beautiful and tall, Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has taught us. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won.
As we begin our program, let's give God thanks by prayer by Rochelda Coffey.
Heavenly Father, today we've hearts full of praise and gratitude. Lord God, thank you for bringing us, the graduates, safely to this milestone. Almighty God, we ask you for blessings upon this commencement ceremony today. Today, we gather to celebrate the hard work, dedication, and resilience of us graduates. Inspire us to put the good use of all what we knew with our knowledge, our skills, and life lessons gained through our education journey. Most importantly, as we face unknown challenges, moving on, help us to keep the greatest wisdom of all, knowing Jesus Christ. A chapter has closed and another eagerly awaits us. Pave our road with opportunities and inspire us to live with hope in this incredible journey called life. Continue to bless us, our teachers, invited guests, family and friends with love, protection, strength, mercy, and wisdom. May we passionately honor and glorify your name. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Papa bon Dieu, nous venons aujourd'hui pour dire merci. Merci pour tout ça que vous faites par nous, ces enfants qui ont sauvé diplôme nous aujourd'hui. Merci papa pour protéger nous, continuer à soutenir nous, faire nous la vie nous. Pas nous grâce, santé pour continuer. Pour tout qui ensemble et puis nous après-midi, nous avons dit merci. Mettre l'école nous, profession nous, enfants nous, famille nous, mon gouvernement et puis tout qui aime nous. Point possession, célébration nous, nous commander béni tout le monde, à grâce bon Dieu, nous tout qu'a dit merci, amen.
Please be seated. We're just giving the guests a chance to come in and be seated, and we will continue. Ladies and gentlemen, to formally open with introductions of our platform guests and remarks, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you ACE Principal, Dr. Disha Powell. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let's first give thanks to God for some of the air that we have in here today. I know you guys have heard that there was a challenge yesterday, and we are also blessed that it's fewer of you. So we hope to get through, and we hope to not be here 3 hours, unless you all give us permission to be here 3 hours. All right, so we also printed fan-sized booklets for your fanning pleasure, so you can enjoy the time with us here today. And we also want to, thank the people that made the room look so beautiful today. Mario Turnbull, Kizzy Pini, give them a round of applause. Something I didn't plan in my speech, but I was a little taken aback and excited. We have ACE has alumni people. We have alumni. Look at our alumni. Interestingly, ACE does go back as far as about 60 years, believe it or not. But we are pleased to see some of our newer alum in the house today. Thank you. Again, I was told that speeches at graduations can be as long as 45 minutes. So please indulge me. Isn't that true? Didn't you all sit through a 45-minute speech already for the day? No? All right, so a special welcome to our families, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the extraordinary graduates of the Adult Continuing Education Class of 2026. Class of 2026. God is so good. He is present during your battles, and he is right here today. And that is exactly why we get to stand here in this moment to celebrate you. Your hard work, your commitment, your perseverance, and his faithfulness. We are incredibly honored to have a dedicated group of leaders and partners joining us on our platform today. Please join me in acknowledging our esteemed platform guests. The Honorable Tregenza A. Roach, Esquire, Lieutenant Governor of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Representative for the Honorable Stacy Plaskett, Esquire, Delegate to Congress, Dr. Nellie Volak. The Honorable Milton E. Potter, Senate President. Linnea Powell, Virgin Islands Board of Education. We also have other senators present, including the Honorable Ray Fonseca, the Honorable Novell E. Francis Jr., the Honorable Dwayne DeGraff, Honorable Senator Avery Lewis, Honorable Senator Marvin Blyden, and the Honorable Senator Carla Joseph. Thank you all for your leadership. We also have our incredible VID team led by the Honorable Commissioner, Dr. Dion Wells-Hedrington, Dr. Stefan Jurgen, Insular Superintendent, Dr. Simradi Brown, Deputy Superintendent, Astrid Hippolyte, Deputy Superintendent, Thank you all for your unwavering support of this program. To my left, right here, to my back, we have our esteemed guest speaker, Kimberly Ritter, our valedictorian, Jana St. Amy, salutatorian, Yolande Descolines, and the ACE administrative team, Corinne Smith, ACE Senior Advisor, Philippa Castro, Registrar, Cheryl Nelson, Program Manager, and our very special guest, former ACE Administrator, Rona Simon, who would have actually been you've been with this group for quite some time. It is with an overwhelming sense of joy that I stand before you today once again as the ACE principal. Having returned to this campus, I can truly say that coming back to ACE is one of the greatest privileges of my career. My heart is full as I look out at each of you and see your unwavering commitment to your tomorrow. Class of 2026, give yourselves a round of applause. You are a distinguished group of individuals defined by your class, your professional excellence, and your relentless progress. I am proud to highlight that out of our 38 phenomenal graduates, 10 are graduating with honors, a true testament of your hard work and academic dedication. Honor students, please stand. Thank you. In addition to our honor students, there is something truly commendable about a collective makeup of the class of 2026. This year, our walk across this stage represents a powerful male-led movement, 20 strong, resilient men standing shoulder to shoulder with 18 phenomenal women. Young men, please stand. Thank you. And we're not going to leave out our 80 phenomenal women. Young ladies, please take your stand. To see our men showing up, beating the odds, and taking charge of their education in numbers is exactly what breaking barriers look like. Let's hear it again for the men and women of the class of 2026. The inspiration doesn't stop there. For one family, the journey to the finish line was a shared mission. We have a brother and sister graduating together side by side today. Sandy and Kendi Felix, let's give them this dynamic sibling duo a massive round of applause. Please stand. Sandy and Kendi. Thank you. While many of you receive well-deserved awards on May 7th, there are a few stories of pure resilience we must honor today. Okay, great. All right, let's start with Kareem. Kareem is a recipient of this year's Principal Award. Kareem, please stand. Kareem, you continue to navigate storms that many may not fully understand, demonstrating incredible resilience just to stand in this moment today. Please know that we see you, we support you, and we are here for you. As you move forward, continue to reach out for assistance, lean on your support system, and strive boldly toward your highest potential. And talk about resilience. Rebecca, please stand. Rebecca has been fighting a silent, fierce battle with sickle cell anemia, a condition that frequently tried to steal her energy, her time, and her health. But Rebecca refused to let her circumstances dictate her destination. Every single time she caught her breath, she pushed through, got her assignments, and did the work. Rebecca, your presence here today is a victory. Again, let's give Rebecca a well-deserved round of applause. To our entire ACE family, today we celebrate not only the class of 2026, but we have to share a story about a young man. His name is David. So pronounce the last name for me, ladies. Calix. A proud ACE graduate and one of the first ESL valedictorians during Miss Peony Simon and my tenure. If there was another person who was an ESL val before our tenure, we don't know. Nevertheless, Mr. Calix began his journey as an ESL student, but he refused to let language barriers define his limits. He transitioned into the diploma program, excelled, and graduated with high honors. And the story gets better. Today, I am proud to share that David is graduating again, this time from University of Massachusetts in Boston, with his undergraduate degree and honors distinction. His journey from ESL learner to a college honors graduate proves that your starting point never determines your finish line. David is living proof of what ACE education makes possible. Class of 2026, let David's story remind you that your dreams are valid, your efforts matter, and your future is powerful. Graduates, please stand as I call out your island heritage. If you are from the Dominican Republic, please stand. St. Kitts, please stand. Jamaica, Dominica, Tortola, BVI, and Haiti. And we're not going to leave out our U.S. Virgin Islanders. Please stand. Our dedication isn't just defined by the borders we cross, but by the waters as well. We have one extraordinary student who made the ultimate commitment, traveling across the water daily from St. John to attend classes and making the same journey back every night. Imagine we leave here at 9, but she has to sit Red Hook and wait for that 10 o'clock boat. That is the definition of true hustle, right? So we want to give Jadeja an opportunity to stand. Jadeja. In this class, we also have true leaders. Through seamless collaboration, you executed an exceptional senior week, including a compassionate outreach to the Eldra Shelterbrand Long-Term Care Facility. Your dedication serves as a powerful testament to your character. You have shown that your education extends far beyond the classroom, touching the hearts and lives of those in our community. Your spirited victory walk along the waterfront was a true testament to your perseverance and the long, rewarding path you traveled together. ACE Senior Council, please stand. Rachel Coffey, Javar Luby, and Jana St. Amy. Thank you all for your leadership and service. In addition, after votes from both the senior class and staff were counted, Javar Luby and Jana St. Amy were selected as our co-students of the year. Please stand. You were selected unanimously for your academics, leadership, citizenship, and sense of community. Class of 2026, you not only grasp the required concepts and apply them with professional precision, but you balance it with all good times and a true sense of community. Parents and family, well-wishers, thank you for being the village they needed to move their goals forward. Class of 2026, please give your support system a round of applause. You can do better than that. To the incredible ACE staff and faculty, the daily work you do is so vital. We may be few in number, but the impact we make, in the legendary words of Nick Daddy Friday, is big every time. Staff, please stand. Mr. A, Ms. Baptiste, Ms. Benjamin Thomas, Monitor Brathwaite, Ms. Carwood, Ms. Castro, Ms. Christmas, Ms. Daly, Ms. De Leon, Ms. Fleming, Ms. Fraser, Monitor Fred, Monitor Lincoln, Mrs. Nelson, Ms. O'Connor Francis, Ms. Petty, Ms. Peony Simon, Mrs. Ray, Ms. Ritter, Ms. Sinosa, Ms. Smith, Ms. Smithen, Ms. Taylor, Ms. Turnbull, Monitor Webb, and our amazing school resource officers. We can't thank them enough again for supporting us. Thank you all for all you do. Your unwavering support and belief in our students every single step of the way continues to enrich the ACE experience. Beyond providing standards-based, thank you. Besides providing standards-based instruction, safe learning environments, you champion the holistic student experience. Your dedication in making this year's Week of the Adult Learner, game nights, Camo Fete, Victory Walk, Senior Week activities, and our first ACE Awards night so deeply memorable has been absolutely invaluable. Again, please give the staff at ACE a round of applause. A special thank you to the dedicated members of the Awards Night Committee led by Tija Daly. Thank you all for your tireless efforts in making our Awards Night a beautiful and memorable success. I can't wait to do it again. Mrs. Peony Simon, former ACE administrator, without a doubt, you are always here to support us at ACE, and we thank you so much for your continued dedication. Ms. Castro, thank you for being responsive and at unreasonable times to make sure we get our schedules, reports, and more. To the class of 2026 advisor, Corinne Smith, please give her a round of applause. Thank you for pouring so deeply into this group of students. Your tireless hard work, invaluable technical support, and steadfast dedication as an advisor have directly shaped the milestone we are celebrating today. I would also like to extend our sincere gratitude to every member of the graduation committee for working behind the scenes to make this moment possible. Thank you all for your exceptional commitment to our students. Special recognition to our program manager, Cheryl Nelson. Mrs. Nelson is always present. She's accounted for, and she's ready to champion the vision and mission of ACE every step of the way. Before I leave, I also have to thank the Charlotte Amalie High School administration and staff. Thank you so much for being incredibly accommodating. They say sharing is caring, but we all know it's not always easy. Your team has been beyond supportive in making sure that both ACE staff and students feel genuinely welcome on the CHS campus every single day, even with those little regular reminders about safeguarding the umbrellas and putting back the chairs. We truly appreciate your partnership and your hospitality. My charge to the class of 2026. Graduates, as you prepare to cross the stage and receive your diplomas, you do so by embodying your class motto, committed to our tomorrow. This motto is more than just words. It is a promise. It is a declaration that the excellence and dedication you display within these walls will continue to shine as you transition into the leaders of a brighter future. As you move on to higher education, new jobs, technical schools, and career advancements, always remember that the same grit, compassion, and prayers used to get you through ACE will get you through your next journey. Congratulations to the ACE class of 2026. The future is yours. Go forward and make us proud. And let the program continue.
At this time, we will hear from our salutatorian, Yolande Despois.
Good evening to all. I am Miss Yolande Despois, born and raised in the beautiful country of Haiti, once the Pile of the Antilles, historically recognized as the first country in the world to abolish slavery permanently. Tonight, my euphoria is ineffable as I stand here to give thanks to my Almighty God, Jehovah, the supportive teachers and staff of ACE, and families and friends who are my pillar of strength. I am duty-bound to express gratitude also to the police department who kept watching over our campus every night, the Department of Education, the Board of Education, and other arms of the regional and government who all work in concert to provide us the necessary resources for our scholarship. And to my fellow learners of class 2022. 26. When we first walked through these doors, we thought the goal was simple. Get the grades, pass the test, earn the diploma. And yes, we did that. However, if that were all, our emotions will not be those what we are experiencing right now. A complex vision for Brown we live, immense pride, and renewed self-confidence for having to return to school each day or staying the course when life got heavy. It's not just about earning a diploma. Sometimes it is about proving to yourself that your past does not destroy your future. Every cap and gown we are wearing, no matter how beautifully decorated, has a story. There are those sorrowful stories of losing a loved one and still showing up to class, like me. There are tales for working a shift after school to ease the financial burden at home. Then there are happening accounts for performing poorly on a test, feeling like failures, but determining to try again. Conversely, there are the notable narrative of feeling a quiet panic before presentations and enjoying a quiet triumph after. Those moments are not recorded on our transcripts, but have built and fortified us. Being a salutatorian of this indomitable class come to me as a shock. Although I work with diligence in industry, I did not think that it was possible for me to attain such high academic ranking. Needless to say, tonight, I am the one who's seated next to the valedictorian. Right now, some of us know exactly what's next. Others of us are not yet gainfully employed. And there are still those who are without any plans for the future. I understand. But well, the degree of uncertainty those situations can create. But hear this. Not having all figured out today doesn't mean that all is lost. You are here to celebrate this remarkable achievement, which is proof that you can fall down and get back up and you can start over. Accept your diploma with pride for with it. Your opportunities become more optimistic. Your prospect, your promising, and your earnings enormous. Your past might explain you, but it does not define you. Class of 2026, the world is about to meet the people we became when no one was watching you. Let's make sure it's proud of us. Thank you and congratulations to all. Merci avec tout Haïtien qui vient à soir pour participer, pour fêter ensemble avec nous pendant des années. Nous remercions chaque grand monde qui est là. Merci tout le monde.
Thank you, Yolande. At this time, please welcome to the podium Ace Valedictorian, Jana St. Amy.
Good afternoon. I would like to adopt the protocol already established. Distinguished guests, administrators, faculties, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates of the Adult Continuing Education class of 2026. Today is not just our graduation, it is our testimony. It is a testimony that time does not cancel purpose. It is a testimony that age does not limit achievements. It is a testimony that no matter where life begins or where it pauses or how difficult the road becomes, we still have the power to rise, to finish, and to stand proudly in the promise of a new beginning. My name is Jana St. Amy. I stand before you with great pride as this year's valedictorian. I am deeply honored. But I don't stand here alone. I stand here with every classmate who pushed through fatigue, fear, work schedule, family responsibilities, transportation challenges, self-doubt, and life unexpected trials. I stand here with every one of us who stayed up late, sometimes into the early part of the morning, completing assignments after a full day of work. I stand with every student who said, I am tired, but still opened the book. Every student who said, this is hard, but still completed the assignment. Every student who said, I can't do this. This is hard. That is courage. That is discipline. And today, that is worth celebrating. The class of 2026 represents the beauty and strength of the U.S. Virgin Islands and the wider Caribbean. We may speak with different accents, have different stories, different traditions, and journeys, but we share one powerful truth. We refuse to give up on ourselves. Some of us returned to school after many years. Some of us had dream delayed by family, work, hardship, or circumstances. But delay is not denial. Today, we are here. A late start is still a start. A slow journey is still progress. Our caps and gongs are testimony to the world that we finished what we started. We did it. Over the last few years, we have done more than study. I know I did. I grow. We learn patience. We learn time management. We learn sacrifice. We learn how strong we really are. We learn that education is not only about passing tests. It's about the transforming of the way we see ourselves and the future we deserved. We learn the value of service. Our community service project at the Department of Health, Elter Shutterbrand Residential Facility reminded us that success is not measured only by what we achieve, but also on how we show up for others. In giving our time and energy, we are reminded that community is built through compassion. We are reminded that every person deserves dignity, care, and kindness. We are reminded that as we climb, we must never forget to reach back, lift up, and serve. To our teachers and faculty, especially Miss Petty, Miss Ray, and Miss Smith, thank you. To Miss Simon, I would like to take this special extra time to say a special thank you to you. You have been an inspiration to me, not only, but the entire ACE family. Thank you for your patience, your encouragement, your correction, and your guidance. There were days when I might not have believed in myself. But you continue to see the potential in me. You challenged me, not because you wanted to make the road harder, but you knew I was capable. I was capable of more. You helped me understand that excellence is not an accident. It is built through effort, consistency, faith, and myself. To our families and loved ones, thank you. Thank you for understanding the missed gatherings, the tired evenings, the quiet moments when we wanted to study, and the times when we had to choose homework over rest. Your support and your support became part of this achievement. This diploma belongs not only to us, but to everyone who prayed for us, encouraged us, and reminded us to believe. I would especially like to recognize my mother. Mark, can you please stand? Thank you. Thank you for your steadfast support and encouragement in me. You not only inspired me, but you also made today possible through your belief in me. To my sisters and children, your support and encouragement did not go unnoticed. Thank you. Fellow graduates, today we celebrate the completion of one chapter, but we are not finished. This moment is not the end of the story. It is proof that we are capable of writing new ones. Let this graduation remind us that we can still dream bigger. We can continue our education. We can seek better opportunities. We can enter new careers. We can continue to inspire our children, grandchildren, neighbors, and friends. Someone is watching us today and saying, if they did it, maybe I can too. And that is the power of our achievement. We are not only graduates, we are examples. We are examples to young and old alike. People who may be feeling discouraged or that it is too late. We are example to those who are fighting for a second chance. As we end this chapter, remember this day. Life will continue to test us. There will still be challenges. There will be long days and many uncertainties. But now we have evidence that we can endure and that we can learn and finish. So when difficult times comes again, remember this day, today. Remember walking across this stage. Remember the late nights and sacrifices. Remember the teachers and the family members who pushed you. Remember the prayers that carried you and that you have already overcome what once looked impossible. While we are honoring our past today, we do not live here. Today, we're celebrating the present, but we will not stop here. We are taking our first bold step into the future with confidence, gratitude, and purpose. To the class of 2026, I say congratulations. We made it. May we continue to rise, and may this achievement be only the beginning of what God has prepared for us. Thank you. Congratulations, and may God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you, Ms. Amy. The class of 2026 will now sing an original song composed by Delroy Tatum, an ACE graduate of the class of 2018. We say farewell. This song was adopted as the school's song. It will be directed by our Val, Jana St. Amy. Please welcome Tija Daly, one of ACE English teachers, who will introduce our guest speaker.
Again, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, families, friends, honored guests, and most importantly, the class of 2026. It is truly my honor to stand before you this afternoon as we celebrate this moment of accomplishment and achievement. And now, it is my distinct honor to introduce our keynote speaker. At this time, I present a brief biography. Kimberly Ritter is a dedicated mentor, counselor, and life coach whose passion for helping others has shaped every stage of her journey. Born and raised on St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, Kimberly later moved to Florida to complete her high school and college education. Her experiences away from home helped strengthen her commitment to service and personal development. After college, Kimberly began her professional career as a substance abuse counselor and educator at a prison in Florida. This role became a defining experience in her life, igniting a deep passion for guiding individuals toward healing, growth, and positive transformation. The work not only shaped her professional path, but also inspired her to desire to return home and make a meaningful impact within her own community. Upon returning to St. Thomas, Kimberly served as a guidance counselor at Charlotte Amalie High School, where she spent several years mentoring and supporting young people. She created a safe and encouraging environment where students felt comfortable expressing themselves while learning to make positive and healthy life choices. Of all the roles she has held, being a guidance counselor remains her favorite because of lasting influence she was able to have on the lives of young people. Today, Kimberly continues her mission of service while in an office on Tatola. She also serves as a youth leader at Cane Garden Bay Baptist Church and works as a life coach dedicated to empowering others. Throughout encouragement, inspiration, motivation, and mentorship, Kimberly strives to help individuals transform their mindset and make meaningful, healthy choices that lead to personal growth and lasting change. That is just a glimpse of the experience and impact our speaker brings. Please join me today in warmly welcoming our keynote speaker, none other than Miss Kimberly Ritter.
Greetings, everyone. Protocol having been established. If it was up to me, I would have just said Kimberly Ritter. She came to do what she came to do. I didn't write all of that, but just for formalities, to get you into, get an idea of who I am. But it is with great pleasure that I sit here. I'm talking about when I was sitting, actually. When I sat here, just looking out and see what's taking place, it warms my heart tremendously. And I want to thank Ms. Powell for even inviting me to be here. Now, hopefully this is going to be the most unconditional graduation speech. Hopefully it's going to be the shortest one. And hopefully, if you ask almost everybody in this room if they remember what happened at their graduation speech, the answer is probably no. They may remember who spoke, but they don't remember what they spoke about. I hope that I leave a lasting impression on you, that you all remember exactly, at least just the acronym that I leave with you all today. So I don't take it lightly when I'm asked to speak. I actually go to God to find out exactly what I need to say, because he knows you all better than I do. So I had a plan in my head, but he changed it up at the last minute. And he sent me with the acronym of PRO, to let you all know that you guys being here, you guys are pros. You are already the pro. What is pro? It's short for professional. You might not consider yourself a professional. You probably want to say that Lieutenant Governor is a professional. Mr. Jurgen, Dr. Dion Well, you might say that they are professionals. But guess what? From the minute that you were created, that professionalism in you, it was already on the inside of you. It doesn't matter that you're not sitting in the traditional graduation. You're here. So the first thing that I have for you is a box of pizza. I saw Pizza Hut on my way here to get this. Now, when I open this, what do you expect to see? Pizza. Pizza in the shape of a circle, but the slices look like a... And the purpose of this pizza is... She said to share? The purpose of this pizza is to be eaten. I'm going to open this pizza. Wait. I'm going to open this pizza. And the purpose of this pizza is to eat. Okay. But if you look at this pizza, it's in the shape of a heart. It's in the shape of another size heart. It's in an even smaller heart. But regardless, it is still the pizza. If I take this pizza and I smear it on top of the table, this pizza in its purpose, if I smear it on the table, I'm going to make a mess. God sent me here to tell you, each and every one of you have a purpose. It may not look like the triangle shape, what we expect it to look like, but you still have the ability to serve your purpose. Even if you didn't graduate in the traditional high school, you still have the ability. This is still edible. Right? That wasn't planned. But it's still edible. So I want you to know that even though something happened that caused you to be in ACE, you still have the same purpose that you originally had. It doesn't stop here. It just began here. So what you did with your purpose just now, by graduating today, you just added value to yourself. So in your purpose, I need you to continue to add value to yourself. You add value to yourself by reading a book. You add value to yourself by taking a course online. You add value to yourself by taking a professional class at the job. Or you just continue to add value to yourself and live in your purpose. The next letter is R. R is for reinvent yourself. I have a story for you. I was a guidance counselor at CAHS. My first year here, I met a young man. Teachers like to tell you they don't have favorite students. Because I'm not a teacher anymore, I'm going to tell you in the truth. We don't have favorites. We just can't say. So one of my very favorite students from he was in the ninth grade. And we continued our guidance counselor. He would come back to me instead of going to his counselor all the way up to 12th grade. So in 12th grade, he took it was some break that we had. And he went to a jam. He's in 12th grade. He went to a jam. At the jam, something extremely unfortunate happened. And he ended up with a court case. Through the process of the court case, CAHS no longer allowed him to be in school. So in his senior year, and he was very active, like wherever is going on, he's right there. He was active in school. And so this court case took place, and it was unusual circumstances. But when, let me tell you I just want to show you just how close me and this young man was. When the incident happened, when he reached home, he called my phone. He said, this just happened. I said, well, what you want to do? The first thing he said is, I just want to finish school. I said, well, before you finish school, you got to turn yourself in. So him and his mom went to the police station. They reported everything that happened. And so at that point, he couldn't continue school anymore. But this very ace opened the doors for him. And he came here, and he graduated from here. So he had dreams of becoming a pilot. So his plan was he would graduate high school and go in the military and become a pilot. But because of this felony case now, he could no longer go into the military. So he had to reinvent himself after the graduation. He went and he got a job, a government job here, and he stayed there. He took the classes that he could take. He worked in that industry for about 15 to 20 years. And he recently relocated. So I wanted to text him to ask him if I could talk about his story. Yeah. So I said, well, tell me before he had already shared with me what he was doing. So I said, well, what's going on with you? This young man, who was from, I'm trying to be diplomatic and speaking to you all about him without letting you know what happened or offending anybody. Because it was a really bad situation, you know? And people were offended by my support of him. So I'm really trying to be, I'm trying not to offend. So, yeah. He went away and he got a job. Within 6 to 7 months, he sent me this big article that they wrote up about him and placed on Facebook. He was now the manager of the same thing that he was doing down here and making headway. So when I called him to ask him, how is everything going? Can I share your story? He said, yeah, for sure, go ahead and do it. I said, so what's going on with you now? He said, listen, Ma, Miss Rita, he called me both. He said, I'm really just trying to work on a house right now so that I could bring my family from St. Thomas up here so that they could begin to make changes too. I don't care what your story is. I don't care what your story was. You have the ability to reinvent yourself and become something far greater than what you even see. So right now, we know for a fact you have purpose. We know for a fact that you have the ability to reinvent yourself, because I'm speaking to you about a graduate who did this same thing, who has reinvented himself and now reaching back to pull up the others. The last thing I have for you. You guys have keys? Okay. The last thing I have for you. I'm giving you a key. Usually when you come to graduations, they give you keys of success. Well, I don't have keys of success for you. I have an individual key for you, but it is an uncut key. It has no ridges in it. The reason why I'm giving you this uncut key is because your decisions from now on determines what doors you're going to open. You could decide to open doors to entrepreneurship. You could decide to open doors to being a content creator. You could decide to open doors to wherever you want to go. As long as you could remember that you have a purpose. Let me break it down for you a little bit more, just so you can understand how purposeful you are. This is going to come across a little bit raunchy, but this is how I like to say it. In your father's testicles, there were a whole bunch of sperm, but only one leave to create you. There's no two ways about that. Any other one could have come and it wouldn't have been you, but it's you. So I need you to know that you have purpose, and it doesn't matter the shape or the size, you have purpose. I just shared a real life true story of a young man who reinvented himself and is now reaching back to pull his brothers, even his mom, to come. If he did it, you could do it too. And now I just give you an uncut key. The thing about this uncut key now, your decisions that you make right now is what determines tomorrow. So the next decision that you have to make, I ask you to hold on to that key. Now, I give the boys a special key. Those are the keys that I give to the people that I coach. Girls, I'm so sorry. I didn't have enough, so I had to come to St. Thomas and buy a key, and that was all I was able to get. But the boys' key, if you look on it, it says, carve your path. So when you are about to make a decision, if that decision doesn't help you to open the door that you need to open, then you don't make that decision. You come right back here to Miss Powell, Miss Pinney, Miss Smith, Miss anybody, Miss whomever working here, and you get the advice that you need to make sure you carve in the right grooves in your key so that you may. The proper thing is unlock. But I wanted the word pro so that you could open any door that you need to open. You guys are pros. You guys are professionals. Right where you are. Open the right door and walk right into your professionalism. God bless you. Congratulations. And believe it or not, Miss Rita loves you.
Really quickly, we just Miss Ritter, please come forward. We were told what kind of treats you like, so we have a special basket for you. We just want to say thank you. This lady came from the BVI just to be with us today. Give her a round of applause. Thank you for that resounding message of telling our students where they can go, who they are. They are already pros. We really appreciate you and the message that you shared with our students today. Thank you. Our graduates today. Thank you.
I know I'm next. I don't need an introduction. Lieutenant Governor Roach, Senate President Potter, representing the delegate's office, Ms. Valak, representing the board, Ms. Powell, Commissioner of Education, Dr. Wells Hedrington, fellow administrators, Dr. Powell Principal, fellow administrators, parents, well-wishers, family and friends, members of the faculty, and to you, the class of 2026. You didn't catch that cue. They didn't tell you in practice when you hear, to you, the class of 2026. Woo-hoo! Yes, thank you. So I attended a graduation before this, and I ran this stool because, you know, it's my 35th anniversary from graduating high school. So when I showed up, Dr. Powell was like, why are you wearing that? That's not ACE. As I got off the stage, Senator Joseph was like, you still in there? Yes, I am still in it because I'm very proud to be from the CHS class of 1991. Yeah, you could clap for that. Today, I notice that each and every one of you are adorned in a stole, right? Now, we have the stoles as something fashionable that adds a little bit of pizzazz to the traditional uniform, but it is so much more than that. I don't see those stoles selling in anybody's stores, you know. And the stole has done two things that are critical, two things that are extremely important. The school you went to and the year in which you graduated. And those two things are going to stay with you forever. At the beginning of the program, it was announced that the singer who's singing the national anthem and the Black national anthem was from the class of 2022. I know it wasn't mentioned that the individual that sang the VI March was from the CHS class of 1991. But I'm telling you because, again, I am proud to be a member of that class. And each of you, regardless of where you started, I give you full credit today for staying the course and finishing. There are so many lessons that I pull out from everyday speech now. Next to me, my mom is sitting in the back. She attends every graduation. She loves a piece of a speech. On the way home, she's going to talk about all the speeches she heard. She's going to dissect yours, Miss Ritter. Love a speech. There are two things I picked up from the valedictorian and the salutatorian speech today. The salutatorian got up here and she said, when I entered the doors in 2022, everyone corrected her. No, 2026. Like she said the wrong thing. She didn't say the wrong thing. And it just goes to show that not everyone that's correcting you is always right. She meant she came in the door in 22 and she's leaving now in 26. And from the valedictorian, she got up here and it's not easy speaking in front of your peers. I can imagine she was home in the mirror. She was practicing on her parents. She was nervous from the time they announced her as valedictorian because it comes with a big speech. Some schools have even made the decision to not allow the valedictorian to speak because that doesn't always mean that you're the one that wants to get up in front of. Some people have a real hard time with it. But as she started, she stopped. And she said, this is hard. This is hard. But you know what she did? She continued regardless of what was going on, because your mind will fool you. 100 things will come to you. They're looking at me like I'm talking nonsense. They're looking at me like I'm naked. I can't wait to sit down. And those self-talks surface, and you have to be the one to manage it when those negative thoughts come. You have to be the one to counteract, to say, you know what? I am strong, I'm powerful, I'm resilient, and in this moment, I'm going to finish this speech. And that's what your salutatorian did, and an outstanding speech. So I give the two of you credit. The last thing I want to mention before I take my seat, I have to share with you all that as district superintendent and someone that has made education their career, and I've been in the district for 30 plus years. I made the 30 in April 30th. I actually made the 30, so now I get to say 30 plus, right? I am so proud to be a part of a district that gives people second chances. And Miss Rita mentioned the story, and the young man had a place to come back to. It doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't matter, you know. And the same diploma that you have is the same diploma that I have. That is you can apply to UVA, you can apply to whichever school, whichever college. Your dreams have not been dismissed. They may have been deferred. But when you get off to a late start, it's now time for you to set your mind right and finish strong. So I'm extremely proud of each and every one of you. You represent hope in this community, especially for me. I have seen some of you exit the traditional system, and I'm watched you come right back, and you stayed the course, and you finished, and so I'm extremely proud of you. I wish you Godspeed in all future endeavors. Now for the real reason why I came, to present the salutatorian. Lord, help me with the name. Yolanda Descolin. You see how I had fancy of my tongue for that one? In recognition of your outstanding academic achievement and earning the distinction of salutatorian adult continuing education class of 2026. I also present you with a small token of our appreciation. Perhaps you can fill up your tank with gas, or I don't know, buy some groceries, a little Subway, something. And also some pizza with hearts. And also to valedictorian Jana Saint Annie, in recognition of Saint Amy, in recognition of your outstanding academic achievement and earning the highest distinction of valedictorian adult continuing education class of 2026. I wish you Godspeed in all future endeavors.
At this time, we will hear from Dion Wells Hendrickson, Virgin Islands Department of Education Commissioner.
Good afternoon. Protocol having been established, I am still reflecting on Ms. Ritter's words. And the acronym PRO and what it means not only resonates with the graduates, but I think it resonates with all of us. And as you go through life, you're gonna have to train yourself to be your biggest cheerleader. Your validation and your affirmation don't come from people. It comes from within. And when you realize that you are uniquely created, and as she was speaking, you know, it came into my spirit that we sometimes get caught up in trying to be other people and trying to emulate what this world says is a successful person. But I want to encourage you to be true to you, to respect and understand that you are uniquely made. There's a reason why nobody else has your fingerprint, you know. That's not by happenstance. That means that we are all different. And so you being here today is a testament to there are many ways to get to the finish line. This is just one goal But as you go through life, don't be afraid to take the detours. Don't be afraid to accept delays. It does not mean that you won't finish. And so as you reflect today, because she said something profound, and I started to look at Senator Francis, I don't know what to say to my graduation in 1989. I don't know. But I know life. And I know that we have choices to make in life. And we cannot get caught up in the noise. You cannot let anyone steal your joy. You gotta see yourself as someone who was designed to make a difference in this world. And I truly believe that. I believe that every single person has a gift. And when you find what your gift is, you become unstoppable. And so I just want to encourage you to just love up on you. Be the best version of you every day you get up with a mindset that I am a pro. With the mindset that I was uniquely made. With a mindset that I am unique and I have a purpose to change this life. So I look at this as one goal, reaching the finish line, and I want to encourage you to continue to push yourself, to continue to grow, to continue to learn. We are all lifelong learners. Believe it or not, every day we learn something new. Take advantage of the opportunities that are available. Lieutenant Governor Roach and the bill for the free tuition. We have a technical school right here where you could go to learn a skill. Don't let this be the end. I believe that this is the beginning of something new. And the seeds have been planted. And I am just so proud of you all. And I can't wait to see how you all blossom into who you truly were created to be. This is a second chance, but this is also a testimony of your greatness, your perseverance, your I think it was the Valor Sal, both of them said it, that you guys overcame so many obstacles, because life is life in. We're going to be real here. Everybody have a life. And so you are managing your life and still managing your schoolwork, and that's commendable that you took advantage of this second opportunity and you made it to the finish line. So on behalf of the entire Virgin Islands Department of Education, Commissioner Wells, I am elated to be here. To me, this wraps up the graduation season for me, because the adult education graduation has more meaning and more value as we are, celebrating the second chances. So congratulations to you all. Remember, there's no other you. Be the best version of you every day. When you look in the mirror, you love upon yourself so that you don't look for that in other people. You're able to celebrate you on your own. All right? So God bless each and every one of you, and may your futures be bright. And I can't wait to see you sitting on that side or even standing here to give a testimony of your journey as you go through this next chapter of your life. Godspeed. Thank you.
Please welcome to the podium the Honorable Tregenza Roach, Lieutenant Governor of the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to say a special good afternoon to the members of the legislature, to Senate President Milton Potter, I saw Senator Nobel Francis, Senator Ray Fonseca, Senator Carla Joseph, Senator Marvin Blyden, Senator Avery Lewis, and Senator Dwayne DeGraff. A special good afternoon to the representative of our delegate to Congress, Dr. Nellie Valak, to Commissioner Dr. Dion Wells Hedrington, and to Superintendent Dr. Jorgen, Dr. Simmer Brown, Dr. Powell, and to all of the staff of the Department of Education, the staff of Adult Continuing Education. I want to say a special good afternoon to all the parents, the friends, and the loved ones in the audience, and of course a special good afternoon to the class of 2026. Yeah, that's right. So I feel like boasting. So there's a young lady in the audience, Dr. Leslyn Tong. You didn't think I saw you. I think she's a sister. Is she your sister? Of the valedictorian. Hey, stand up, man. I want you to stand up. And remain standing, please. Dr. Disha Powell. Dr. Disha Powell, yeah, clap. Dr. Dion Wells Hedrington, please. You know why I wanted them to stand? Because I was their teacher. I taught Dr. Tong in the humanities program at the University of the Virgin Islands when she first began her education, and now she's a PhD, right? And I taught Dr. Powell and Dr. Dion Wells Hedrington when they were in the master's program at UVI, and they continued, and now they're both PhDs as well. So I just wanted to boast on them, right? And I wanted to boast on them because I wanted to say thank you to the staff and the faculty of the Adult Continuing Ed program, because just as I am proud of these young women, it's just so I am proud of the work that you do and grateful for the work that you do, because each of these students, including, as we've heard from the Val and the Sal, have testified to your dedication and commitment to their education. And Ms. Pinney, a childhood friend going back, well, older than her, but you know what I mean. And so we want to acknowledge that and to be grateful for that. Everyone has stopped, and I want to, and see, we don't stop with just the PhDs. There's a young man from the Give Hill School. He's on St. John. He's interning with our office. So we try all the time to make an impact on the young people as well. Mr. Tyler Levans. He's doing an internship with the Office of Lieutenant Governor. Welcome. Others have talked about how special this program is and this whole idea about second chances. And, you know, it wasn't always that people thought of the Adult Continuing Education program the same way. And I have been coming to these graduations for I don't know how long, right? And whenever you come, you learn. That's the most important thing. You learn about the student stories. You learn about their challenges. And one of the things I learned when I attended one of the graduations is that the Adult Continuing Education, Val and Sal, were not receiving the full scholarship that the government of the Virgin Islands provides for Val and Sals of every school in the territory. That's what I learned one time in sitting here. And I went back to my desk and I said, that has to change. And we did an amendment to the statute. Senators DeGraff, Blyden, they were in the legislature at the time, Senator Francis, the others came later, and everybody voted for that amendment to change. And the reason why I pointed out is that it is different to the free tuition bill that I authored and they supported as well, because the free tuition bill is only tuition. The Val and the Sal get a full scholarship, right? And it covers all their expenses. And that was corrected by the next graduation, right? So that's important. The other thing I wanted to share is the story of the Haitian students. And I shared a similar story when I spoke yesterday, because we had a program at the university that was just for boys in the 7th grade, right? And we taught them reading, writing, arithmetic, and a course called Brainology, which was intended to let them understand that their brain is still developing. Your brain is still developing all at the age of 25. Some experts say up to 30. that has to do with impulse and emotional control, those aspects of your brain are still developing. And the two young men from Haiti, the other students would laugh at their pronunciation of words in English as they were trying to learn English. And I would challenge them. I'm like, why are you laughing? What do you think is funny about a person learning a new language? I say, you know what's going to happen? They're going to learn your language, they're going to have their language, and they're going to succeed. You should try learning from them because you have the opportunity to do that as well. Who says we have to speak only one language, right? But I want to say, so that we understand, to the people who've come here to join us from Haiti, you've come to the right place. Because there is the spirit of freedom in Haiti, and the Virgin Islands is an example of that fighting and spirit of freedom as well. Because in 1733, the enslaved people on St. John said no, and they took over that island, and they were not subdued until the English, the French, and the Dutch had to come together to take back that island. And then in 1848, Virgin Islanders said, we are not for this slavery thing anymore, and marched on Frederickstead in the thousands and claimed their freedom that day. So you have come to the right place, and we should recognize that we are one people with a similar history. We should learn from one another, we should share with one another, and we should never be afraid to come together and share the very best of ourselves, because in doing that, we make this a better place for everybody to live in, right? I want to commend you. I want to say to you that this is a time of great opportunity. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And I said to the students yesterday, if you looked outside when you were coming in, you would see a blue sign. And it has two names on it, who are rebuilding this school. It's a joint venture. On one side you see Consigli, and the other time you see Benton. And it represents two companies looking at a project and saying, we don't have the resources by ourselves to do it. So let's combine. And as we have spoken about God and being in the presence of God, ask yourself why the person next to you has been placed next to you. Don't miss the opportunity to learn about one another and how in the future you might collaborate and do things together, form companies together, form joint ventures together, because we need to not approach this life as if we are in silos. We can help each other, we can support each other, and we can prosper in so doing. So I wish you the absolute best. I congratulate you on your achievement, and I wish you a multitude of success in the future. God bless you, each and every one. God bless your family, your supporters. God bless our home, the beautiful Virgin Islands. Thank you.
We will now have special presentations by Dr. Disha Powell and Cheryl Nelson, Program Manager.
Good afternoon once more, everyone. We would like to invite the following individuals to come to the stage. Kareem Reese, Principal's Award. Come. Javar Luby, Co-Student of the Year. Jana Sint, Amy, Co-Student of the Year. Again, we have selected these individuals because of significant progress and commitment to their personal growth, as well as their leadership, and in leadership as well as their academics and the community service in which they were able to provide and lead on the campus. Thank you for your leadership. And again, Kareem, we wish you well. Ms. Castro, please come forward. Protocol having been established, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Philippa Castro, and I am the Registrar for the Adult Continuing Education Program. This afternoon, I am here to introduce the 2026 Adult Continuing Education Graduating Class Top 10 students, starting with the 10th place. And in the 10th place, we have Miss Ashley Jean Simon, Miss Tayara Lasha McKenna, 9th place. 8th place, we have Mr. Oscar Jean Del Rosario. In 7th place, we have Miss Rubencia Jellin. Sixth place, we have Miss Fabiola Bienami. Give Ashley a minute. We have a little. Yeah, Ashley. Fifth place, we have Miss Marie Fresca Mayalogis. Fourth place, we have Mr. Javal Luby. Careful, baby. Put on your hat. Put on your hat, baby. Third place, we have Miss Rochelda Coffey. Careful, Rochelda. Careful. Now introducing the second place holder, the salutatorian of the 8th graduating class of 2026, Miss Yolanda Scolins. And last but definitely not least, it is with distinct pleasure I introduce the first place student and valedictorian of the graduating class of 2026, Miss Jana Jamie St. Amy.
Please give them another round of applause. Graduates? Graduates? Okay. The time that you have been waiting for is finally here. Thank you.
Time for diplomas?
Mm-hmm.
And the moment we've been waiting for, the reason you came. Get on the edge of your seat, get your cameras ready. It's time for the presentations of the diplomas. We will begin with our salutatorian, Yolanda Escalinas. Just run right to the top of the steps. Oh, shoot. The floor is slippery.
Careful.
Be careful, all students. There's an issue with the floor.
Let me go on that side.
Yes, there is. Okay, coming up, there is water. It's slippery right here. We put on a piece of cardboard to prevent what happened from happening, so please be careful. Okay? Where you, Lan? Okay. Our valedictorian of the class of 2026, Jana St. Amy. Keep going. Go. Ajala Antoine. Marie Auguste. Fabiola Bien-Amy. Elijah Camacho. Aquani Cornwall. Rachelda Cuffey. Marcel de Sena Prencia. John Etienne. Winston Exius. Amari Farrow. Kendi Felix. His sister, Sandy Felix. Estari Finch. You're going to put him down? Okay. They're going to come up. Where are they? Please be careful. Robencia Jellin. Jorlani Gonzalez Haley. Kennedy Henry. Oh, okay. Of the spaces. Elijah Hodge. Elijah Hodge. What is this? Whitney Isaac. Jean Del Rosario Nebraska. Aaron Joseph. Gonzalez Joseph. Ashley Jean Simon. Jashim Lake. Rebecca Lomaine. Javar Luby. Tiara McKenna. That's it for that row. Christine Mitchell. Kareem Reese. Reese's entire educational journey has been done with no fixed address. In other words, homeless. But he did it. Patrice Regala. Wilcia St. Louis. Alicia Simon. Ojai St. Luce. Jadeja Sylvester. Spelancia Vibrina. Gabriel Simon. Enrique Wilkins.
Can all the graduates please stand? I like that. By the authority given to me as the Commissioner of Education for the Virgin Islands Department of Education, and having met all of the requirements of the Virgin Islands Board of Education, I now declare you 2026 graduates. Turn your tassels. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and meditate on the words of the Adult Continuing Education Class of 2026 class song, Better Tomorrow. This song was written by Mr. Jordan John Lewis. It tells the story of each graduate you see standing before you. It speaks about the journey that each of these students has faced. It is their testimony that through difficulties, hardships, roadblocks, and language barriers, transformation is still possible. Second chances are available. You just have to believe in a better tomorrow.
Stories on our backs. Some came from nothing, trying to find a new path. Tears from the past, yeah, we carry that pain. Lost loved ones, but still they remain. Sometimes we overstay, show up like how they choose to grow. Different voices, different dreams, still we build something in between. To every struggle, every fall. We
a graduation.
Graduation.
This is a transformation.
Transformation.
A second chance. A better tomorrow. Can we bow our head for prayer?
Stand. Stand. Let them stand.
Please stand. Sorry. Please stand. Bow our heads. Generous and loving God, we come to the end of this beautiful ceremony and give thanks to the dedication, perseverance, and sacrifice that brought us to this joyful day. We thank the families, friends, and educators who have guided, challenged, and supported us, graduates along the way. As we students step forward into new chapters, grant us the wisdom to make sound decisions and resilience to overcome any obstacle. Many will continue to seek your guidance, use our knowledge to positively impact the world, and remember the values instilled within us, within this institution. Amen.
Amen. Tomorrow.